Hello class! Today we are going to become emotion detectives as we explore how characters feel in stories and why they feel that way. Our objective is for you to be able to identify and describe how characters feel and explain why they feel that way, using evidence from the text during our read aloud and discussion. This skill is important because understanding character emotions help us become better readers and helps us understand people in real life too. We will be working together to find clues in the story that tell us about characters' feelings, just like the detectives solve mysteries. By the end of our lesson, you will be experts at explaining character emotions using evidence from the story. Look at this beautiful box of crayons. I wonder what would happen if one day you went to color and your crayons just stopped working. What would you do? Well, that's exactly what happens in our story today. This is The Day the Crayons Quit by Drew Daywalt. In this fantastic tale, every crayon possesses various feelings and emotions, as we do. There are happy crayons, frustrated crayons, and tired crayons. Today, we will find out how each crayon is feeling and determine why they are feeling that way. Did you ever consider that crayons feel? So let us enter this rainbow journey and learn to read characters' emotions like professionals. Before we start our story, let's think about what we already know about emotions and feelings. Can anyone tell me what emotions or feelings are? Now, can you name some different emotions that people have? Excellent. I heard happy, sad, angry, excited, and scared. Now, how can we tell someone is feeling a certain way? What clues do we look for? You already know so much about emotions. Have any of you read stories where characters had different feelings? When you're reading, what helps you figure out how a character is feeling? Remember, authors give us clues through the characters' words, actions, and what happens to them in our story. Today, we'll use these same detective skills with our crayon characters. Now, I am going to show you exactly how to be an emotion detective. Listen carefully as I read Red Crayon's letter. Hey Duncan, it's me, Red Crayon. We need to talk. You make me work harder than any of your other crayons. All year long, I wear myself out coloring fire engines, apples, strawberries, and everything else that's red. I even work on holidays. I have to color all the Santas at Christmas and hearts on Valentine's Day. I need a rest. Your overworked friend, Red Crayon. Now let me think out loud about how Red Crayon is feeling. I can tell Red Crayon feels tired and frustrated because he says, I need a rest, and you make me work harder than any of your other crayons. He even calls himself your overworked friend. Let me write this on our graphic organizer. Red Crayon, emotion, tired/overworked. Evidence, I need a rest. You make me work harder than any of your other crayons, your overworked friends. See how I use the red crayon's exact words as evidence? This is exactly what good readers do. They find proof in the text to support their thinking about characters' emotions. Now we're going to work together. Let's read Blue Crayon's letter and figure out his emotions together. What emotion do you think Blue Crayon is feeling? Great thinking! I can see you're finding evidence in the text. Now you're ready to work with your partner. Each pair will get a different crayon letter to analyze. Remember to search the emotion words, actions that express feelings, and why the crayon feels that way. Write in your graphic organizer the name of the character, his or her feeling, and the text evidence of it. I will also be roaming around to assist and respond to questions. Keep in mind that good emotion detectives never forget to use evidence in the story. Take your time and talk with your partner about what clues you get. You have approximately 10 minutes to be the experts on the emotions of your crayon character. Through this MicroTeach, I've learned how vital it is to connect stories to students' emotions and real-life experiences. This experience with MicroTeach taught me that it's important to break down complex skills such as character analysis into small steps so that the students feel more competent and successful. The gradual release model was especially effective as the students were able to see how I thought first and then practice with the assistants and then work independently. I learned that with the help of interesting props such as crayon box and animated read-alouds, the level of student attention and involvement was much higher. The graphic organizer gave the students the required structure to think systematically. In my future teaching practice, I will still use think-alouds to demonstrate metacognitive thinking and introduce practical materials to bring abstract ideas closer. This experience confirmed the significance of scaffolding instruction and offering students several chances to practice new skills with different levels of assistance. I also came to the understanding the importance of relating learning with what the students already know and the use of familiar objects to present new things.